And welcome back to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. This is day number 63. That's right, another week under our belts. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted, and we're living limitless lives. And here we are, another day, another week that we have been here, and we are concentrating on increasing our strength. So strength, strategy, and mindset. And this week we've been focusing on this idea of the core. So back to the core, we've added one exercise in our warm-up routine. We've added another one in our circuit. And we have been continuing to think about the core, about those strong things that we get, right? Those places where we have to make sure that we're concentrating to get the best benefit. And this week we've been talking about the core. So the core is that area right in here, which includes the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, those obliques. This is the part of our body that helps connect energy from the lower part to the upper part. When we do our squats, right, it is through the core that it happens. When we are lifting, the core is engaged. When we are carrying things, the core is engaged. As we're talking about being in balance or off balance, the core is engaged or core is involved. So we want to make sure that we're doing all we can to strengthen the core. It is also one of the most challenging parts as we're talking about toning and strength training, one of the most challenging parts of the body to target. And so we'll be talking about those issues as we get further into the series. For right now, let's go ahead and let's jump into our warm-up exercise. Remember, this is designed to help increase our blood flow, increase oxygen to our muscles, to get our temperature in the body up so that our muscles will be more elastic, more stretchable, without causing injury. And then, of course, we want to also get those joints ready for what we're going to be doing as we move through the exercise. Let's go ahead and we're going to do our arm twists. We're going to do 2 forward. Sorry, not 2. We're going to do 10 forward, 10 backwards, and then jump into the rest of the exercises. Here we go. Ready? And let's say this. So we want to make sure we're activating the core. So feet shoulder width apart, and we want to tighten that the belly button or tighten those muscles. So imagine that there's a string behind the belly button and somebody says, hey, let's take a picture. And you say cheese, and you pull that belly button in. That's what we're talking about right there. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to put one of these down and get over to the wall. And what I'm doing now is I'm using one of these to kind of keep myself off balance, but I'm using the wall to support me, not to lean on, but just to have something for support. We're going to do 10 in each leg with a 5 count as we go from left to right. So ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. And then switching to the other side. Same thing, swinging left and right with a 5 count as we go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right? Okay. And let's go ahead and let's do our forward reaches. And we're going to do those now. And then we're going to get to, so we'll do that now. And then we'll do the high knee marches next. And then we'll get down to the pelvic tilts. All right, so here we go. And activating the core. We're going to do 10 of these with a reach, the forward reach, with a 5 count in between. So ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get these down. Actually, no, let's do that. We'll do the high knee marches now. And then we'll do the pelvic tilts last. Okay. Still kind of working that part of it out. I'm trying to do alternating upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. And so here we're going to do, try to get those knees as high as possible with a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 count. Ready? And we've got the core activated, so pull that belly button in and let's get started. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those knees up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. If you have dumbbells, that's fine. If not, you can just use this with your fist. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Get that. Keep that beat going. Rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 30 seconds more. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Get those knees up. Get those knees up. Feel that heart rate going up. 2, 15 more. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And here we go. Ready for the last 10? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. I certainly feel the temperature going up, heart rate's going, and I feel that blood flow, right? Okay, so let's go ahead, get down to the floor. We'll do our pelvic tilts. So our feet are flat on the ground, and we're going to tilt our hips up, and we want to get those high enough so that we can actually put a fist below us like that. We're going to do a 5 count in this position, and then we're going to go back down and then up again, right? So we're going to do move down this way a little bit. We're going to do 10 reps with a 5 count when we do the tilt. All right, ready? And I try to put my hands down, palms facing down. Sometimes you'll see me slip it under to make sure I'm going up high enough. Ready? And here we go. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Remember, we're pushing up with the heel. And when we get up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're activating that core. And down, that's 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. We got 2 more to go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right. So you should feel those in the quads, certainly the glutes. Lower back, maybe we probably shouldn't feel a whole lot there because we're actually using the muscles to try to do that tilt. All right, so we're back. Let's go ahead and get into our dumbbell presses. We'll get to the bench. And remember, our plan is going to be to go directly from one set to the next. Get those dumbbells out. And we're going to do 3 sets of 8. Go ahead and get those up. All right, ready? And you'll notice that I'm holding this in a little different position. I'm trying to keep a little tension on those muscles. Ready? We're going up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, that's 4, up. 1, 2, that's 5, up. 1, 2, that's 6, up. 1, 2, that's 7, up. 1, 2, that's 8, up. 1, 2, that's 1, up. We're in the second set. 1, 2, that's 2, up. 1, 2, that's 3, up. 1, 2, that's 4, up. 1, 2, that's 5, up. 1, 2, that's 6, up. 1, 2, that's 7, up. 1, 2, that's 8. And we're going to take a little break. Modifying those. Notice I was keeping my elbows a little straighter, or a little more parallel to the ground. Keeping tension on those muscles, right? And so that took a little bit more. Normally I would have been able to go directly into that third set, but I had to take a little break there. Are you ready? So remember, we're in each of these, we're tweaking, right? So we're back to the core, but we're still, okay, what can we do to improve the benefit that we're getting? And so tweaking position, as we did, remember last night, we made a few changes. So tweaking position, how high we hold the weights, what angle we hold the weights, all that is very important. So ready? Here we go. And we're gonna go up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, that's 2, up, 1, 2, that's 3, up, 1, 2, that's 4, up, 1, 2, that's 5, up, 1, 2, that's 6, up, 1, 2, that's 7, up, 1, 2, that's 8. All right. Whew, I felt those last two. It's always those last two. All right, let's get this down. And we're gonna go to our seated knee extensions. And remember, one modification that we're doing here is trying to lift that leg higher than we have before on that extension. So we're gonna do alternating 10 of these with a 5 count in between. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. Very good. All right, let's grab our dumbbells and we'll get into the curl and presses. Curl and presses. All right. All right, so I'm gonna start with a different position here a little bit. So I'm gonna just do the curls from right about here. We won't go all the way down. So once again, tweaking. And ready? And up, twist, press, and down, twist, lower. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. We're gonna try to go up, twist, press, and down, twist. That's 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. Whew. Ah, yeah. Felt those right in here, right in here. So strength, strategy, mindset, back to the core is what we're concentrating on. And so all those things that we have to do to make sure that we are building, remember form, focus, foundation, building that foundation. And the core is one of those foundational items, foundational areas that we want to make sure that we're taking care of. Okay, and just a couple more minutes, and I think I may go back to going lower, right? Because really I want the tension to come from here to about here, right? So up to here. So from here to here, really not getting me much more, right? So up to here. And we probably just need to start working on some curls, right? So just get these muscles right here, right? So just right here, right? But all right, so you see, as we're thinking through the process. All right, let's get to that last set. And I'm gonna go back to lifting from here. And let's go, ready? And up, twist, press, and down, twist, lower, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7, one more, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. Awesome. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get these back. All right, so just making some minor adjustments, minor changes, minor tweaks, trying some different things. And remember, as you are modifying, you may have to try a few different holds, a few different forms to get the one that works best for you in terms of the form. When we talked about form, focus, foundation, and then the right posture, right? What angle to hold it, where should you sit, how many seconds to hold it as you're moving. Let's go ahead and we're going to do our squats. We're going to do the isometric version, then the dumbbell, and then the kettlebell. And so here, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Activate the core, so pulling that belly button in. In this case, we're going to do isometric, so palms against each other. I'm going to act like I'm sitting, and then we're going to go down. Ready? And here we go. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 8. All right. So hold on just a second. Let's go back. I'm going to do. Yes. I was like, okay, what are we doing? Grab our dumbbells. And ready? And here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And I'm going to take a little longer break between that one and the next set. So we get to our kettlebells. Whew. So as we're going through, remember you should be able to kind of get through these exercises, get through this routine. You understand now all the things that we're doing, and you can tweak this as we go, okay? As you saw me a little while ago, trying different forms, different holds, different positions to see what gives me the best benefit in terms of the tension that I'm looking for, right? Let's get into the kettlebell, and feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Let's get to it. Ready? Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right. Let's get this down. And go ahead and grab our dumbbells as we get ready for those hammer curls. So alternating once again, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Just another quick few seconds. Catch our breath. All right. And let's get into those. All right, here we go. And we're bringing the dumbbell to the opposite shoulder. You can bring that up quickly and then slowly as we go down. I'm going to try to go from one set to the next. First and second set, definitely. All right, ready? And here we go. Up and down, up and down. That's 1. Up and down, up and down. That's 2. Up and down, up and down. That's 3. Up and down, up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. That's 5. Up and down, up and down. That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down, up and down. That's 8. Second set. Up and down, up and down. That's 1. Up and down, up and down. That's 2. Up and down, up and down. That's 3. Up and down, up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. That's 5. Up and down, up and down. That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down and up and down. That's 8. Let's go ahead and see if we can get through this last set. Ready? And here we go. And up and down, up and down. That's 1. Up and down, up and down. That's 2. Up and down, up and down. That's 3. Up and down, up and down. That's 4. Up and down, up and down. That's 5. Up and down, up and down. That's 6. Up and down, up and down. That's 7. Up and down and up and down. That's 8. All right. Look at that. We made it through all 3 sets with just a brief pause between sets 2 and 3. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do our dead bugs. Come back, do our lateral raises. So with our arms straight up in the air, right, pointing to the ceiling. Have our legs up because we want our calves to be parallel to the ground. And we're going to alternate right arm with left leg, and then left arm with right leg. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do I'm going to do 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into our lateral raises. Go ahead and get the dumbbells. And so, once again, for those of you who may want a longer circuit, you can just review or go through this twice, right? Or 3 times, or however times you want. All right, so activating the core, pull that belly button in. We've got our feet shoulder width apart. And we're gonna go through this. We're gonna do 3 sets of 8. Remember, for this, we're not gonna count all of them like we've been doing. I'll probably just tell you when we get to the 7th or 8th one for the set. Ready? And here we go. And up, and down, 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 and up, and down. That's the first set. I get to the second set. Here we go. Ready? Up, and down, and 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 up, and down. And one more for this set. And here we go. Ready? Up, and down. And this one, we are going to take a quick break there between the second and third sets. Whew. Yeah, those last 2, I really felt those right in here, which is good, which is good. And you should, if you're looking in the mirror, you should be seeing changes. You should be seeing some toning. As of course we're going through the exercises, and we're able to do longer reps, faster reps. I shouldn't say faster, but longer, right? So moving from doing 3 sets of 8 to doing 3 sets of 8, but relatively close to each other, right? So that's an indication of strength, improved endurance. Of course, that gives us additional time under tension. So that is always important. All right, let's go ahead and let's get to that last set. And ready? Here we go. And up, and down, 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 and up, and down. That's our last one there. All right. Go ahead and get these back in, and then get our dumbbells for the balancing. Leg balance with the knee drive. And I do this one, once again, do it last because it reminds me of so many different things in this space and also in life. about balance, right? Making sure that I am doing all that I can to make sure that different areas of my life are in balance. Not meaning that if I'm off of balance that I can't keep going, but I need to be in the mindset of I've got to get things back into balance. Okay, so you see me, or you have seen me on several of our episodes where I'm trying to get the balance. I got to put my foot down for a minute and then come back up. Yeah, sometimes you have to pause, you have to stop, maybe you have to take a break, but the goal is always to get into balance, because if you are balanced, if the domains of life are balanced, then that helps you move through your life much more efficiently and much more successfully. So let's go ahead and grab these. We're going to do 10, each leg alternating with a 5 count when we lift the knee. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, let's get these back. And let's move into our cool down. So just like we warmed up, got through the circuit, we want to also make sure that we cool down, because that's just as important as everything else that we do. And the cool down is really intended to kind of get the muscles begin relaxing, increase the, get some big deep breaths so we get that extra oxygen, get that fresh oxygen in as we breathe out the carbon dioxide. Because sometimes if we're not careful during the activities, during the exercise, we're breathing kind of shallowly, right? And we want to make sure that we're taking big, nice, giant-sized breaths to get that fresh oxygen in and to breathe out the carbon dioxide. And so our grounding exercise really is to remind us that there is a firm foundation. There is virtue, there's balance, there is power in just getting to a stable, grounded place. As we're doing the exercises, you can imagine if the ground wasn't stable and it was kind of moving and slippery and soft and shifting, that the things that we're doing, whether we're doing the curls and the presses, the crossbody knee swings, the squats, the dead bugs, even the pelvic tilt, we need a firm foundation to help us with that. And so grounding says that I am okay right here because this ground is able to support me. This is able to help me as I'm working on my balance. It's able to help me as I'm talking about form, focus, foundation, all of that, right? Because I'm grounded. And so in your life, you will find yourself in places where you feel out of sorts, where things are not quite the way you expect them to be, where there's a conversation, some critique, some project, some emotion that's there, and you want to symbolize, find the ground, find some flat surface and plant your feet there, and understand that from there, you can now move into trying to figure out what needs to happen to get you back in balance, okay? So if you're outside, you can take your shoes off and feel the grass, and you can feel the earth. If you're on the beach, go ahead. You can feel the dirt, feel the sand between your toes. All of that just to make sure that you are grounded. And then we're going to do some breathing. So we increase the oxygen as we go in, and then expel the carbon dioxide. And so we're going to breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth, in through our nose, out through our mouth. And on the 5th one, we're going to breathe in and hold it for a 5 count as we go. Okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to do in and out, in and out, in and out. So let's go ahead, in through the nose, in out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And this time we're going to breathe in and hold it, in through the nose, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out. And just imagine all the tension, all the worry, just draining out of your body. And starting from your head and moving down your neck and your shoulders and your chest and your abdomen, through the thighs, through the knees, through the shins, through the gastrocs, which are those back muscles, those calf muscles, into the feet and into the ground. We're pushing it all out. And just feel our muscles relaxing. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. And let me grab my hat, because you know what today is? That's right. You've shown up for another day. You've shown up for another space. You've said that I'm here, that I'm willing to do what it takes to be successful. I'm willing to show up. I'm willing to push through. I'm willing to put some things in place that help me to be successful, right? Because willpower is fleeting. But if we have structure, if we have a strategy, if we have the positive mindset, if we have the mindset that's right, then we can be successful. And we're not allowing anything to prevent us from doing that. And that's what limitless living says. It says that I'm showing up with my best self, with my best health, and my best plans. I'm not letting anything from outside or anything from inside prevent me from doing what I need to do. I am breaking through the barriers, the borders. I am pushing through the obstacles, and I am not being constrained. I am going to do what I need to do to be successful. I'm proud of you for showing up, proud of you for pushing through, proud of you that you are here. So now, go live a limitless life. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. Go live a limitless life, and we'll see you tomorrow for day number 64 of Strength, Strategy, and Mindset.